Welcome to Gaming Morning Show, your favorite morning radio show that plays games. We're like an FM morning radio show, and since it's a weekday, we're on your favorite platform, just like we've been Monday through Friday since 2020. And of course on our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. So whether you're able to join us in the chat, or are lurking or listening, we're happy you're here. Who knows what today will bring? Maybe there will be amazing food inventions.
One hand for the taco says, one hand right below the taco ready to catch.
Eat the crunchy taco, catch it, soft taco second.
That is brilliant.
I mean, we do like a good food topic. Put it on a pancake. Or maybe we'll celebrate someone's birthday.
Today, actor Peter Sarsgaard turns 52.
He's the pirate now.
Or meet a star of stage and screen.
Says I, gaming, doc gaming, sports doc gaming. Oh shoot, I have too many names.
Is that Keonstopher Reevkin? Or maybe I'll get to leave this box. I'm pretty okay in here. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. I'm never getting out of here. But that's okay, because I'm here with you. Every weekday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. And whatever the heck time it is in the UK. Your search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show, and we're getting started right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for being a part of it wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. I am Hefty Goof, Sports.Gaming, left side of your screen, making bingo super easy. We'll tell you about that coming up in just a moment, but we are certainly thankful that you're here on Monday, June 5th, 2023. That's a combination of 1st and 5th, even though only one of those things is the actual true date. It's not the 1st. So,
But it is June.
are you sure about that?
Decidedly.
Happy June, not May.
Yeah. Get wrecked, May.
For some reason, we still have some vitriol around May, and I don't know if we'll fully ever... I think we need to go to, like, a person we can talk to, maybe like a therapist about that, because we really don't like May at this point.
Are there any counselors out there who specialize in hatred of specific months?
What's it mean? What's it mean that we can't stand May? Maybe we have some, like, underlying feelings about NSYNC.
Yeah, that could be.
The whole thing, this whole time, for some reason, NSYNC was the thing that bothered us.
Mm-hmm.
Who knew?
Because they kept saying it's gonna be May, and we're like, but it is May, and it's very confusing.
We knew it was May and April. Probably. It is good to see you, Sean. We are going to have a lot of fun over the course of this 3-hour morning radio program up until 6:25 a.m. Pacific time. So that's how long you'll have to wait until the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. 6:50 a.m. Pacific time this morning. We'll do birthdays this day in gaming history. Sean's working on the news. I'll have you check your captions as well in just a moment. Excited to tell you that today is World Environment Day, Hot Air Balloon Day, International Day for the Fight Against Illegal, Unreported, and Unregulated Fishing, to put it succinctly. It's June Bank Holiday, National Gingerbread Day, National Janet, Jenny, and Joyce Day. Those are 3 separate days of the day, but I like the fact that I could run those all together. It's the classic 3 J's of June.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Classic. Said it twice in a row. Off to a hot start. National Lincoln Loud Day, Lincoln Loud Day, National Veggie Burger Day, Thank You Day, Western Australia Day among the days of the day. Those are we're all over the place. We're from International Day for the Fight Against Illegal, Unreported, and Unregulated Fishing to the National Lincoln Loud Day.
You keep saying Lincoln Log weird.
You know, I remember when I was a kid, Sean. My parents would have me sit down in the playroom that we definitely probably had, and they were like, you should play with some toys. Have you considered playing with your Lincoln Louds?
I prefer my Lincoln quiet.
I am gaming. All right, well, we'll figure it out. I don't know how. I want to know. I don't know. I want to know what Lincoln Loud Day is. I also am so happy that on June Bank Holiday, we have Janet, Jenny, and Joyce along for the ride with us today. We'll tell you the story of a mystery creature caught on a camera in South Carolina, caught on camera in the South Carolina waters, to be specific. We'll tell you that story coming up later this hour. We'll also tell you about the loose horse that interrupts a school zone assessment in Saskatchewan. What is a school zone assessment?
I mean, taken literally, it's where they assess school zones.
For what?
Maybe they're assessing traffic patterns and safety in school zones.
Is this like one of those speed trap things that's gotten me one of my 2 speeding tickets in life?
Yes.
Yeah. Seriously, school zones are my nemesis. The only 2 tickets I've ever had for speeding in my life have both been school zones. One because they had 3 motorcycle police officers waiting, I'm sure just for me. They definitely weren't waiting for anyone else. And I happened to be late getting from one radio station gig to another. And so I wasn't like going 40. It was like I was going 35 and a 35. The 35 became 20 for a second. Yeah.
It's their fault.
And the other one, I saw the flashing light, and I was just a little bit late on the break. So I mean, they're both my fault, but the other one I felt like I was kind of set up, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So, all right. Not like I'm bitter about it. Not like I tell people I've never had a speeding ticket outside of a school zone before, because of the qualifier that I need to have to maintain my innocence. Sean's so mad about it, he's gonna throw some stuff around. What are you beating up today? Take that, headphones. Here's your topic of the day. This is kind of for the folks who are watching GMS in the UK. It's Sausage Roll Day. We've had lots of sausage roll conversations on this morning radio show that plays games. So we're asking you, what are your sausage roll suggestions? Because I don't really know how to phrase a question, because I think some people need to know what a sausage roll is still. I think some people need to know where to get a good sausage roll. Like, there's a lot of spectrum on what a sausage roll can contribute to one's life. So we're just going to ask it very, very broadly. What are some sausage roll suggestions?
Nice. Some SRSs.
Classic. Man.
Beep.
I don't know if I'm going to make it through the show. I've had 3 in the first 16 minutes of the show.
Longer beep.
I don't know if I'm going to make it.
I don't know. I mean, at least Copia's not here.
Could you imagine?
You would have been banned already.
I would have let Copia Downs, certainly. So you were in the UK, Doodle-doo. Over the course, it was almost about a year ago now. And so did you end up trying sausage rolls?
I did not have a sausage roll. I should have, but I did not. And I didn't really seek them out because I'm the only one that would have been interested at all in trying sausage rolls in my family. So it wasn't high on the list. Although in searching for a top 10 list, I found specifically the top 10 sausage rolls in London.
Perfect.
So that list would have been great for me.
If you're like, I would have tried one last year. If only I'd had a single recommendation. Oh. Could have just gone to this website. What was I thinking?
Yeah. Could have had all 10. Ranked them myself.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds intriguing. I just can't get out of my head that I basically confuse it for a pig in a blanket.
Yeah, pig in a blanket, or it's just a really fancy hot pocket.
Right? I kind of want a hot dog now.
Yeah. Yeah, I worked a baseball game Friday, and I was going to get a hot dog, but I never got around to it.
Was there much recreation time for I'll be right back, I'm going to grab a hot dog?
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of time.
Were you sitting down there being like, where is that hot dog vendor? Haven't stopped by the dugout yet.
No one going around. I would have had to walk all the way up to the window myself.
Beer here. We're playing. What are you doing? We got to hang out a little bit yesterday. That was fun. We got to meet friend's new puppy, which was awesome. We played a little bit of a board game. Sean and I swept the board, if you will.
Yeah, we did.
Something that rarely happens in that game. Although some critics are saying that you broke the rules to try to set up the last perfect on that.
Nah, I didn't break any rules.
Chad,
all I did was hand you a card.
Have any of you ever played the board game Mysterium? It's becoming I think it's already a crowd favorite.
Yeah, it's a good go-to.
Yeah?
Yeah, we it's a really good, it's fun with us, but it's always fun when you add new people into the mix, just because of the way they might interpret things differently than the rest of us do, and it's a good one to teach new people because it's fairly accessible for those, even if they don't play a lot of more complicated board games. It's fun.
What a shot from Grumpy.
Yeah. Out of my reach.
A seeing eye single into the upper 90. This game is 1 minute old and we're struggling. I can't believe someone would attack you like that right off the rip.
Oh, he went around the ball to blow me up.
It's almost like you were targeted. No, that was fun. We gotta do that. Unfortunately, allergy season is starting to take its toll on many people in the sports doc hefty households.
Mm-hmm.
Allergies are starting to get their fangs into people and not letting go. It's like,
indeed.
So hopefully everyone will make it through.
Lots of sneezies to be had.
Just a few, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll make it. You'll make it. Good morning. Nice chat to Superphonic. Appreciate you being with us this morning. Happy June bank holiday. According to my sources, it's June bank holiday, and now that you all who watch from the UK, Doodle-doo, have told me that most of your holidays are just called bank holiday instead of having some other semblance of branding, I'm just going to assume that's yours, but I'm not entirely sure. But it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Our topic of the day is also dedicated to those watching there because it is Sausage Roll Day. So we're asking you, what are some sausage roll suggestions? I am JF Downs is here as well, right on time except a little bit late, which is fine.
A warm welcome to official GMS cartographer and diagramographer. I am JF Downs.
And Downs says, good morning. I am sorry I'm late. Damn June. And says it's not their bank holiday. So I don't. Whose bank holiday is it then?
We're gonna find out that all of the banks here are closed for some reason.
It's going to turn out to be a U.S. bank holiday.
Yeah, but just for the banks.
Well, and so, okay, so to be fair, and thank you for watching from a train, Superphonic, and sorry your signal is in and out, Burger. I wonder if, like, I wonder if we're ever going to be able to get to the bottom of the mystery of who this bank holiday is for.
We'll do some Googling.
Also, whose weekend was superior? Please let us know how your weekend was. Anything that you did. Did you video game this weekend?
No, too busy. I sported all weekend.
Oh yeah, that's true. You did have 2 supplementary sporting events that usually are not on your calendar.
3 even. So I worked baseball Friday night. Kids had soccer and then soccer on Saturday, and then I worked soccer on Saturday, and then we went and watched a niece play softball Sunday morning.
All right.
And then don't forget the sport of flute recital.
Yeah, it was a very chaotic weekend. Good morning to the Element of One. It's great to see you. I did video game with the Element of One. Played in a birthday tournament for a streaming friend of Element of One with Austin Attack 12 and the Element of One. And it went pretty fine. We did our best game in hide and seek. So. I had to ask a lot of rules. I had a lot of rule checks. Apparently, I'm not too versed in non-Apex Legends standard game edition Apex Legends. But you want to know what did come in the mail?
Some Street Fighter?
My copy of Street Fighter 6. Did I install it? No, I was too busy. It showed up shortly after my Apex Legends tournament, so I never actually quite took the time to throw it into the CD slot. So. Superphonic says, if no one has said Greg's sausage roll, that is my suggestion. When I think of a sausage roll, I think of Greg's. Is that their tagline?
It is now.
Have you tried a sausage roll? Because if not, try a Greg's. Also kind of sounds like I'm advertising like a adult beverage.
Ooh.
Greg's, the
Nice
premier
cold
sausage.
Greg's.
Yep, exactly. The champagne of sausage rolls. Reach for a Greg's. All right, well, we lost right off the rip, but that's okay. We're just getting warmed up. As we just said, we had no video game time this weekend. We didn't get to play the same copious amount of Rocket League that we usually do.
It's true.
We're usually on here all the time. The good news is Sean would have been MVP, and I did score over 100 points. So that's fine. We're going to be okay, I promise. Look at us. How could we not be okay? But seriously, thank you for being here. Superfox said, I just had a holiday, not a bank one. Well, plus I think over like Memorial Day weekend US, many folks over there were doing bank holiday. So I was surprised to see another one so close. So I'm just trying to get my bearings straight, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Nothing to see here. Everything is okay. Coming up after the news, we will do our exclamation point bingo drawing. If you would like to play bingo today, you are invited to do so.
The word of the day is...
The word of the day is nature. Nature. So that means we could have a nature element of one, a nature IMJF Downs, and a nature Superphonic.
Nice. I like my Superphonics all natural.
Yeah. Yeah, these come straight from the Superphonic tree. No artificial enhancers. Or sweeteners. No stevia Superphonic. It's 6:26 West Coast time, 9:26 out east, and 2:26 for those watching GMS in the UK. Let's get the news. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Monday, June 5th, 2023, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. It's June, finally. First time it's been June all month, which means we have showcases coming up and all kinds of fun things coming up in the near future. And we're getting some information about the Xbox Games Showcase and the fact that none of the first-party trailers will be full CG, which hopefully means we're going to get some good gameplay, especially games that we've been wanting to see more about, like Starfield. This is from Wesley LeBlanc of Game Informer. Starfield is Bethesda Game Studios' upcoming sci-fi RPG, and we're hopefully seeing more about that as it's coming out later this year. According to Vice President of Xbox Games Marketing at Microsoft, Aaron Greenberg, during the showcase, none of the company's first-party games will be full CG trailers. He goes on to explain that this means every first-party trailer will be either in-game footage, in-engine footage, or in-game footage with some cinematic. Each trailer will also be labeled appropriately, so it's clear what we're looking at. Greenberg tweeted this in response to someone poking fun at showcase tendencies to rely heavily on CGI trailers.
Not common.
It's pretty exciting. It just depends. We get some mix. What's frustrating is when it's not clear. We see a pretty cool trailer and we're like, that looks pretty cool. Is that just CG or is it in-game footage? And they don't say, and then later we find out that looked nothing like the game's gonna look like. So the clarity is the real helpful part, but it's cool that we know for sure we'll be seeing lots of in-game footage.
Yeah, and again, this is for the first-party titles that are associated with the Xbox Showcase, not necessarily those that are coming from third-party, but that's pretty cool. I don't really have an Xbox game that I'm excited for. The only one that I remember hearing you say a lot about is the Starfield one, right?
Indeed. That's the one I'm most excited about. I like watching the Xbox Games Showcase, but usually it's I watch it and I'm like, oh, that was exciting. I'm not gonna play any of those games. But I am excited about Starfield, and when I have an Xbox Series X to play Starfield, maybe I'll pay more attention.
Hey, listen, the other day, IMJF Downs tweeted out that Downs found an Xbox Series X for something like 70 pounds. It was missing all of the video game components. It just had space to put drinks in it.
It's so heavy.
It's like a mini fridge.
Does it play Starfield still?
That's right. Can my mini fridge still play Starfield?
So Xbox Game Showcase will air on June 11th, and Greenberg said in a further tweet that the showcase is, quote, roughly 2 hours of nonstop games, and Starfield.
What on earth will it be about?
So excited, and I have a list somewhere for myself. I'll be sharing it with people as it's pertinent for all of the E3 replacement showcases going on in June, because there's quite a list, and we'll keep track because we'll have lots to talk about this month, which will be great. In our second piece of news this morning, we're talking about Tears of the Kingdom again, as we've done a few times. And this time we're celebrating a fan who beat all 4 temples without Link's paraglider. This is from Nicole Clark of Polygon. This is, I'm sure he's named here somewhere, Chris Brune. Chris Brune, Tears of the Kingdom player, has been able to beat all 4 temples, and he's foregone the paraglider in his playthrough as much as possible. He doesn't start the game. Link doesn't start the game with the paraglider in the tutorial Great Sky Island region, and he does get it at some point. But Chris Brune has decided that he doesn't want it at all. In fact, he's managed to make his way through 4 temples without the game's paraglider and finish them without the borderline necessary tool. No update. I'm assuming he's probably going for a full run without the paraglider, but I don't see anything here. I like stories like this for games like Tears of the Kingdom because it really shows off the true like sandbox elements of a game like this when you can take something that's basically as important as being able to jump and take it away and still be able to do some pretty amazing things, like beat the 4 big temples. So that's cool.
I haven't seen a lot of this game being played with my full attention. I've definitely been watching people play it while listening to them mostly, but I will imagine that like having something like the paraglider that seems to be like a fairly big component to the game would make it extremely difficult. So without like full context other than just hearing you read what you read, kudos to you, and hopefully you can beat all the other 16 temples that I'm sure still exist.
Yeah, that's 4 out of 300.
Yeah, that's what they say about Zelda, right? It's the game of 300 temples.
Yeah. So we'll probably have more of these fun stories from Tears of the Kingdom players. Next, I want a half-hour speed run. No swords, no paragliders, please. Work on that. Speaking of games that are really hard, and something we've talked about, Diablo 4 players are doing well, and it seems like some players have already hit the level 100, but the hardcore race is still on. This is what we talked about on a previous edition of the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News, and that's the fact that Bethesda is in the process of making a statue, which is going to immortalize any players who are able to beat hardcore mode and get to level 100, which of course is the mode where if you die, you're dead. So pretty tough. But Twitch streamer Rob2628 appears to be the first Diablo 4 player to hit max level. He used the Barbarian class and a focus on the Whirlwind skill to get there. Diablo YouTuber and streamer Wooded Joe, using the Rogue class, is inching closer to completing the hardcore mode challenge. He's one of Diablo 4's most prominent players and hit headlines in May for defeating the Ashava world boss solo on hardcore during the Server Slam open beta event. So his race to 100 on hardcore is a solo attempt, which means no grouping up or exploiting dungeon resets. At the time of this story's publication, over 10,000 people were watching Wudijo slowly grind through the final handful of levels, inching closer to being one of the 1,000 hardcore 100 members for the statue.
You can do it. We believe in you. Man, I can't imagine. I watched some people play this game too. I think it was starting on Fridays when I started watching folks play Diablo. And yeah, there's some intensity and some challenge to this that I don't think I can fully wrap my head around, let alone those who are in a hardcore mode. So good luck to you all. May your names be encased in the flesh of Lilith. I'm assuming they're getting like a fleshy statue for this.
Oh, a fleshy statue for sure.
Maybe they can put Lilith in a... Never mind, I was just make a sausage roll joke, but that makes sausage rolls sound very unappetizing, and I think they're better than that.
I think one of us should become a Diablo 4 streamer, but just go by the name Lilith, and we can be like, yeah, we're on the statue.
Haven't you heard of
Lilith
us?
right there.
Yeah.
That's our name. Why is it so far away from all the others?
We are
we were pretty good.
We are so much on the statue that we're actually them. We're actually the statue.
We are the statue.
We embody it.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News with the World Renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today, specifically on Steam. Oh, I hit a button. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. I'm covering. Don't look. Mahjong Travel is out on PC. Old Town Bus Simulator, Liberation, Tinker Tanks, Color Lines, all out on PC this morning. And our most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment. Today's name of the morning goes to Tiny Tor on PC. Just a little bitty little Tor. He's just a little tiny Thor.
Avengers, assemble! You too, Tiny Thor.
I'm here.
No one saw that being the name of the morning. Not a single person.
No one saw it. I covered it up. I put my hand on the
Didn't have to worry
monitor.
about it. Yeah. Remember, if they can't see us, then we don't see them. Something like that. All right, congratulations to Tiny Thor. You are name of the morning, could become name of the month. And coming up tomorrow on the same morning radio show that plays games, we will tell you the name of the month for the month of May, as we have many a finals to get to. So be sure to get ready for that. We'll announce it, and then we'll try to get an interview, rather, with the creators of the game as soon as we possibly can. We're also trying to do that for our April name of the month, which is Where Is My Cat? Once that's finalized, we will definitely let you know. But one of you, as a Patreon subscriber, will win it. Find out more about Patreon at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. Thank you, Sports.Gaming, for this morning's news.
You're welcome.
We enjoyed it very much. All right, it is now 6:37 on this morning radio show that plays games. Every single person who does exclamation point bingo and then ends up getting one
Bingo.
is entered into a drawing for a $10 gaming gift card to the gaming store of your choice. A Steam, maybe it's a PlayStation store, Xbox, Nintendo eShop, etc. So we have all of those who qualified for this week's Wheel of Names loaded into this week's Wheel of Names. It's very convenient. So we're going to shuffle those up a little bit, get all those names moving and grooving and choosing, and we'll see who is this week's winner of a $10 gaming gift card. Who will defeat Drew Mega this week? As Drew Mega's basically owned this wheel since the whole thing had started. And your winner of a $10 gaming gift card is... I am JF Downs!
Woo!
You are one of life's winners.
Some said it couldn't be done, but you were able to slay the Drew Mega Dragon. So...
The Drew Dragon.
The Drew Dragon. So I am Jeff Downs. Be on the lookout. Fulfillment will contact you sometime between the next 3 months or 3 years, and we'll get that taken care of. Thank you, Fulfillment. Immediately, probably.
Probably.
Still one of the best taglines of all time. All right, it's 6:39 on this morning radio show that plays games. Let's say hi to Sean's Menagerie. I hope they held up over the weekend because the heat was on. It was warm in our area, and hopefully they didn't swelt or sweat or swelter or swine.
Pig?
Oh, I have an ostrich story to tell you. Anyway, let's say hi to the animals. They are here. They are the best. That is clear. Animals that Sean loves with all his heart. Let's meet him right now before one has to part.
The weather looks nice, Bear.
Sean's animals are never gaseous.
No. I mean, walrus kind of always smells a little bit, but I think that's just his natural body odor.
So we're playing Mysterium, and Sean is the ghost, which is a role in this game, and hands a card to a teammate of ours, trying to guess how this ghost died, as it was haunting our souls. And Sean looks at me and says, "Hey, this card is for you, Hefty." It's a card that prominently features an ostrich. And my brain cannot think of anything else but, did somebody on our show mention ostrich, the handy partridge? Like, I couldn't think of what the hell it would be. Spoiler alert, it was nothing to do with that.
No. You got there in the end, though.
It only took one more round. And on Wednesday, we'll play the game Kiwi, and chat, you'll also be looped into why this happened. But nonetheless, yeah, I was very, very confused.
No, it was great.
Like, did we have someone suggest ostrich? That does not roll off the tongue, by the way.
No, that one's tough.
Yeah. To take some extra steps in the road.
You can news if you wanna.
All right, here's the story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. It is now 6:41. We're going to start off with a story of a mystery creature in the water.
It was the Loch Ness Monster.
Of South Carolina.
No.
Not the Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness adjacent.
I even guessed one of your cards to be the Loch Ness Monster yesterday, by the way. It was wrong.
Didn't work out.
All All right, this story comes to you courtesy of Ben Hooper of UPI. Please find the UPI Odd News Minute podcast wherever podcasts are sold. A visitor to a South Carolina bridge captured video of a mystery creature in the water that wildlife experts have yet to identify. This person captured the video and was able to share it online. It appears to be an unusual fish swimming in the water. Video was sent to the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources, but few answers were available. Quote, "The people in my office are mostly stumped. Hopefully they're not slumped."
Oh no, everyone in my office is terribly ill.
Can we get a welfare check on the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources? Worried about them. It turns out that they are stumped, but we're also not experts, they say. The representative said one law enforcement officer suggested the animal might be a squid, but they were unsure. Atlantic reef squid are known to live in South Carolina waters. Longfin squid are frequently found in waters of nearby North Carolina. The video was then forwarded to the Marine Resource Research Institute in Charleston, which is still analyzing the footage. One of the chief meteorologists suggested that the creature could be a sea slug, a species not often spotted in South Carolina. He also said the fish tend to prefer the warmer waters of Florida, but have been seen migrating farther north as water temperatures have risen. Like zoinks! It's a mystery Scoob! We'll never know. That's my good. That's gonna go in. Perfect.
I forgot to mention during the first game that for the season to finish the challenges that I want to finish, I need 7 saves.
Okay.
So I might play some goalie.
Okay. This game is easy. That's all I was going to try to say. I mean, could you imagine not getting to 100 points? You basically write your name and get 100 points. It's amazing. Amazing.
Sean, you're wearing red? And Hefty has a UK hat on!
We're seriously making tailor-made bingos for everybody. Although, I guess, when I score 100 points, nobody gets bingos, so never mind. Well, you're going to have a hard time playing goalie, because it looks like Damon's kind of got that job on lock, so...
Yeah, I was there, and he came and bullied me out of the way, so he's now my arch nemesis.
Always, that's what I look for in a good teammate, is one that can be my arch nemesis, so...
Yeah.
So locked into goalie, though, not interested in trying to score that for you, in the least.
No. No, our teammate's the worst.
That's been great. Oh, never mind. Teammate scored. Teammate's great. I don't know what you're worried about.
Teammate's the worst.
Look at me. I'm already celebrating. I knew... there's one thing I know. Damon's going to score this. Look at me. I'm just celebrating in the goal. Just chilling out. This game is easy. All right. Sausage Roll Day, chat. We're asking you what suggestions you have for Sausage Roll. We're going to go ahead and share that list of the day coming up that Sean found about some of the best sausage rolls of all time in London, right? Or is that not what you picked?
No, I didn't pick the London specific one.
Okay.
I went more broad than that.
Well, I think that's good because I don't know, other than the fact that the only people who've ever really told me about sausage rolls are those who live London or near. So I guess I have always associated sausage rolls with Londoners, but that doesn't mean that that's the only place you can get a high quality sausage roll. Also, I'm curious, like, what makes a sausage roll of high quality?
It's a mystery.
Man, we've had lots of mysteries. I don't want to gunk up everyone's feeds with Scooby-Doo queries, but
this show's like a machine of mystery. We'll need a catchy name.
Or some Scooby snacks, either way. I always imagine like Scooby snacks being this thing that like Shaggy and Scooby consumed that helped them like go on like a vision trip or something like that. They're like, I can see all the answers. They're right here. So you've had a couple of defensive hits, but yet to see the halo show up for you.
Yeah, they don't want to get any shots on goal, so I can get a save. It's very rude.
Come on, Orange team. We have some tasks to do. For what it's worth, I do need some more assistances. I have 69
Nice.
out of 75.
I think you have the perfect amount.
But how? It's the only one on my first page of challenges for the season that I don't have, completed, and so I need to have that happen because it's not bothersome, but it would make it very symmetrical. All right, we got birthdays this day in gaming history coming up after this one. We'll tell you about all the folks who are celebrating birthdays. We'll let you know if there's a drummer birthday as well. So that's still ahead on this morning radio show that plays games. Next hour, sports. Remember how I told you that a friend of ours was going to likely be at the NBA Finals game in Denver?
Mm-hmm.
Turned out it was true.
Nice.
Yeah. Now the question is, did they get an NBA Finals ticket and then their team loses? That's the big question that we still have to answer.
That's always a bummer.
I do have a friend who once attended a national title game for football and enjoyed the experience to the point where, they can say they've gone to a national title game for football, but because the team that they were rooting for lost, was like, I don't think I'll ever go to a championship game again because the heartbreak of the possibility of losing is so much greater than the thrill that I suspect I'd have if we won.
Right.
And I've always, because I've never gone to a championship game. The closest I got was going to Super Bowl 50, and the Broncos ended up winning that game, so it's hard to say what my perspective would have been since I have never been close to a venue where they lost. And I still think I'd rather have the chance to see the win as opposed to not having the chance. But also Denver is extremely good at losing Super Bowls, so you'll kind of know by the end of the first quarter.
Right.
Like, I'll have lots of time to prepare myself for leaving going, oh my gosh, that was the worst experience of all time. So, well, the good news, chat, is we are one of life's winners today. We won that game. The bad news is Sean was not MVP, nor did I score over 100 points. So,
Under 100.
Correct. Just like I said.
Yeah.
Wink.
Sorry, bingo.
You get nothing from us, despite this hot start with the UK hat and the red. You get nothing from us, chat. Sorry.
Bingo.
Get it. It's 6:49 West Coast time. It's 9:50 now out east, and it is 2:50 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Afternoon, gents. It's me, Keith Anthony 89. I left my Twitch on my laptop, and my brother was over and thought it'd be funny to give me a name change. He thought it'd be funny to change my name, how it sounds. So welcome to Keith Anthony 89. Okay, Keith, that is hilarious. Can you get your name back, though? Do you know how devastated I would be if somebody played a prank on me and changed my name from Hefty Goof, but then I couldn't get it back?
Yeah.
Because
kind of put a damper on things.
Yeah, because some websites have a limit. Yeah, after a 50-day period. Do you know how nervous I would be that somebody's going to scoop up my username in the next 50 days?
Do you want me to make a new account and take your name and hold it for you?
But does it become available right away?
I would assume so.
I hope not. Now I'm so concerned for Keith Anthony. It does sound exactly like it's supposed to sound.
Yeah, it does.
I hate him for his actions, says Keith Anthony. Would you be so kind, if you have any insight to share with us, by the way, Keith Anthony 89, about Sausage Roll Day. We're asking, what are some sausage roll suggestions coming up next hour? We will share a list of the day with you, and that list of the day will pertain to possibly sausage rolls. In fact, there'll be top 10 show-stopping sausage rolls. So. Keith Anthony says he's banned from my house. Do you want us to be mad at your brother too? We'll do it.
Yeah, we can ban him from the show.
Yeah, I mean, we won't let your brother hear. We can even like look, I don't know, angrily into the camera if you want to show like our displeasure.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Just play this clip for him. Pickle said it.
That's why we have pickle feats available to us to yell "you suck" to random people. So, thank you, Pickle. We appreciate it. All right, it is 6:52 on this morning radio show that plays games. Time for birthdays. If you have a birthday to celebrate, except if you're Keith Anthony's brother, let us know because we would like to celebrate with you. Except you, Keith Anthony's brother. Boo. All right, let's start with some celebrity birthdays. I don't have any audience birthdays to share with you this morning, but we can tell you that, in fact, musician Kenny G turned 67.
What a beast. Fun fact, he once appeared in an episode of Bill Nye, the Science Guy.
Okay.
Oh, it says Bill Nye, the Science Guide.
No.
It's Science Guide.
Oh, no. Please don't tell me that that's just a typo. There's got... Maybe Bill Nye had a second story, second show.
Doesn't look like it.
Don't you remember that wonderful spin-off? Bill Nye, the Science Guide.
Huh. Stand by.
All right, I'm looking too.
I am finding some things labeled Bill Nye the Science Guide. But it's like a Bill Nye video worksheet. I don't think that's what they're talking about. I think it's just a typo.
Oh. All right, give Cleveland.com the same treatment we gave Keith Anthony's brother. Deservedly. It's true, confirmed. Cleveland.com would change someone's username if they were logged in to Twitch on their computer.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I'm very quickly glancing even through like the Wikipedia. I cannot find a search match for the word guide. So
No, it doesn't seem like that's the case. I'm also, for no reason other than I can, also blaming Kenny G for this.
Kenny G, only saxophone I've never played. The soprano saxophone that Kenny G primarily played. Kenny G, fun fact, Kenny G is not a saxophone, it's a human being. Actor Ron Livingston turns 56 today.
He's originally from Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
What's Cedar Rapids, Iowa famous for?
Don't they have an amusement park?
It's a great question, Sean. According to a very rapid Google search, Cedar Rapids.
A Cedar Rapids Google search.
Yes. Cedar Rapids. No, Cedar Rapids rapid Google search. It's home to almost 300 different manufacturing plants and 24 Fortune 500 companies.
Great.
Oh, you must be thinking of, the second largest city in Iowa that's definitely known as the City of Five Seasons.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, big time.
If you ever find yourself there, be sure to check out the National Czech and Slovak Museum and Library.
And the Cedar Rapids Museum of Art, which includes many works by native Iowan painter Grant Wood.
Just a side exhibit for Ron Livingston, I'm sure. Singer Brian McKnight, You're Like a Dream Come True, turns 54 today.
His middle name is Kelly.
B. Kelly McKnight. Brian McKnight is the one who's saying you're like a dream come true, right? Yes, back
Yeah.
yeah. Wasn't worried about it at all. Let's see. Today, Mark Wahlberg, the actor, turns 52.
Mark Wahlberg owns multiple car dealerships in Ohio. It's a good fun fact.
Hey there, I'm Mark Wahlberg. You might remember me from certain shows like Daddy's Home and other movies I've been in like Ted. Just reminding myself. Are you looking for a new Chrysler? Well, come on down to Marky Mark's Chrysler and Emporium in Ohio. We've got an overstock of inventory, and we're looking to pass that on to you.
Nice. Oh yeah, look at this. Mark Wahlberg Chevrolet.
I mean, to be fair, I know there's lots of, not necessarily just celebrities, but there's, basketball players that have, car dealerships. John Elway had famously a lot of car dealerships in Denver. So I know that that's like a common business thing. I just didn't expect Marky Mark to have them in Ohio.
Nope.
Where's Mark Wahlberg from, though? Maybe Mark's from Ohio, for all I know.
I don't know. That's a good question. Let's see. Stand by.
Like we said, we were planning to solve lots of mysteries in this mystery machine of a show that we have. So forgive us for taking time.
Mark Wahlberg, born in Boston, Massachusetts.
Perfect.
That's not Ohio.
Today, actress Liza Wheel turns 46.
Fun fact. She's appeared in episodes of Westworld and The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Lightning round. Have you watched The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
No.
No.
Neither have I. Have you watched Westworld?
Yes.
No.
No. All right. So you would know exactly the character, but unfortunately we're running out of time. We can tell you though, much like we had a recent drummer birthday from this band. Today, rocker Pete Wentz turns 44.
And his grandfather was a U.S. ambassador.
Can know what country?
Nope. It's unknowable, that information. It's classified.
Now, what about actress Amanda Crew, who turns 37 today?
One of her first TV show appearances was an episode of Smallville.
I've seen very many parts of Smallville.
Yeah, I've seen lots of Smallville.
Smallville was, was on quite a bit in my my household. You want to know what character Smallville Wiki tells me that Amanda Crew played?
I sure do.
Played Monique's roommate.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Who's Monique?
We'll never know. But apparently Amanda Crew was a sorority girl and Monique's roommate. This episode aired, though, in Season 4. It was Episode 13. Would you like to know the plot summary to Smallville, episode titled Recruit?
Sure.
All right, here we go. Here's the plot summary for that said episode. According to IMDb, Shiro says Clark is wooed by the offer of a football scholarship from Metropolis University, but faces a dilemma over whether he should accept, knowing he has such an advantage on the field because of his superpowers. Meanwhile, Lois is implicated in the death of a former member of the Metropolis University football team, which leads Clark to investigate to clear Lois, in which they suspect that the team's idol, named Geoff Johns, may hold a clue. Elsewhere, Lex tries to persuade Lana that Jason's mom had ordered him to try to break her and Jason up for mysterious reasons. Season 4, episode 13. Recruit. In that episode, Clark meets Monique's roommate, played by Amanda Crew. So, there you go.
Nice.
We've got a drummer birthday.
We have 2 drummer birthdays today. We have Nico McBrain of Iron Maiden.
What?
Who's 71. I mean, that's his name. Brain, McBrain.
What are we going to do this tonight, Pinky?
Yeah, he's 71. And jazz drummer Peter Erkstein of Steps Ahead and Weather Report, who is 69.
Ooh, nice. What are we going to do tonight, McBrain?
Nice.
Same thing we do every day, Pinky. We got to hustle, but we can't tell you. Bassist Peanut of 311 is 49.
Nice.
Peanut.
All
right, let's go to this day in gaming history because we're up against the break. We start this day in gaming history. This day in gaming history in the year 1989, which means, Sean, you get a chance to play Lawsuit or Not a Lawsuit. As I just mentioned, the year was 1989.
Not a lawsuit.
When Bob plays the didgeridoo, your answer's locked in. You said not a lawsuit. 1989, Sean, at the Consumer Electronics Show in Chicago, Nintendo introduces a lawsuit. No, I'm just kidding. Introduced the Game Boy portable handheld video game system. Had a monochrome display. It sold for just $89.95 and included the Tetris video game cartridge.
Correct.
Nice job. You were 1 for 1, but this is a double pack, a double shot of 1989s. Sean, the year was 1989.
Oh, still not a lawsuit.
What a good hunch by you, because in 1989, at the Consumer Electronics Show in Chicago, Atari introduces the Portable Entertainment System handheld video game system with color display. Price is $149.95. It also includes one, but not mentioned specifically, game cartridge.
Correct.
Yeah, I bet it's not Tetris, though, so...
All right. So I'm getting the impression that maybe Tetris helped the Game Boy's fortune.
It didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Didn't hurt. There were lots of people that bought Game Boys, especially the older generation at the time, bought Game Boys and only played Tetris. I don't even think they knew it played other games.
This cartridge comes out? I will admit, $89.95 for a Game Boy that came with a Tetris video game, or $149.95 for the Portable Entertainment System handheld video game system. Albeit, though, a color display, you have no clue what you're going to get video game-wise.
Who knows?
It's where
It's a mystery.
Another mystery. Everything changed for Atari that day. There you go. All right, next, our top 10 show-stopping sausage rolls and sports. Nice chat. Good morning to King Gray.
Nice chat.
Thank you for the breakfast tacos this morning.
What's for breakfast?
We will come back with more comments from Keith Anthony, 89. So I'll have that coming up in just a moment, as well as Sean and Hefty. And it's the Monday edition of Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
For me, we're drowning. You're
Activision and Capcom and EA and PlayStation and Microsoft and Steam and many others. So
Netflix.
everyone's going to be there. Netflix is on there. Netflix is on there.
I know. It's just funny.
It's crazy.
It's happening.
I don't know why they need to be on there, but they're on there.
Netflix doesn't do any movies or TV shows anymore. They just do video games. So.
They're just trying to not die. Is what Netflix
Well, this will be
is.
as bad as when I miss what I miss about Netflix, getting the DVDs in the mail. So, you know, oh, those were the days.
Do you think Netflix will come out like the cliche old person trying to fit in with the young people, and they'll have a backwards hat and they'll try to use hip language that they don't quite understand, and everyone just kind of cringes?
You just described me.
Netflix is on there. Netflix is on there.
I know. It's just funny.
It's crazy.
It's happening.
I don't know why they need to be on there, but they're on there.
Netflix doesn't do any movies or TV shows anymore. They just do video games. So.
They're just trying to not die. Is what Netflix
Well, this will be
is.
as bad as when I miss what I miss about Netflix, getting the DVDs in the mail. So, you know, oh, those were the days.
Do you think Netflix will come out like the cliche old person trying to fit in with the young people, and they'll have a backwards hat and they'll try to use hip language that they don't quite understand, and everyone just kind of cringes?
You just described me.
Well,
this sounds churnt, bet.
In our second news story, speaking
It's better when you
I
grunt.
just watched both. I watched both of you miss them 4 times combined.
It was fun watching Mike grunts. That was good. It's better.
It was pretty good.
More entertaining. Your effort is not lost on us.
Scientific research says that you jump higher if you grunt when you do it. It's like tennis. See? I jumped so high. I feel like one of the little kids. Look how high I can jump. Look how high I can jump. Ready? Watch. Watch.
Wow, that person got way up there.
It's because they grunted very loud.
Use our service, right? Shutterfly used about 4 of them, so happens. All right, now it's 7:36 West Coast time. It's 10:36 out east, 3:36 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. I'm curious, Mike. So we had coffee spilled earlier in the first hour, and you had to spend a good amount of time cleaning things up. But why'd you lose your hat?
Well, first of all, it fell under the desk, and I don't know where it was. So that was the first problem. The next problem was I realized how I can make my hair look really emo, and that's kind of awesome. You don't like it?
Dog did kind of look at you skeptically.
Dying OHS. It was the size of the traditional of the movie Velociraptor. So he just took that body and called it a Velociraptor.
Okay, so
yeah. So a real Velociraptor was small. They were still vicious as all get out.
yeah.
And they did hunt in packs because that's how they would kill everything.
Okay.
But the Velociraptor
Why were you in the bathroom for 45 minutes? I was taking a Velociraptor.
It was turkey sized.
Win $10 next Monday with exclamation point bingo. Type exclamation point bingo in chat right now and get this hour's bingo card. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. Time for hour number 3. No. Time for hour number 2. Yes. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for being a part of it wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. I am Hefty Goof. That is sports.gaming. Left side of your screen. Pleasure to have you along for the ride on Monday, June 5th, 2023. We've had a chance to talk about sausage rolls so far today. We've had a chance to check in on itty bitty little Thor. No, tiny Thor.
He's just a tiny Thor.
Just a tiny Thor. That's the theme song to Tiny Thor.
Not Mighty Thor. Tiny Thor.
Superphonics back home and knackered, as it says here. Oh, that's okay. It's a bank holiday, so no worries. You won't have to work at all today.
I did discover that June bank holiday is an Irish holiday. Ireland has the day off.
There you go. Okay. Well, the other good news is you could always spend one of your sick days.
Sicky. A sick day. In the UK.
No better time to use a sick day than at 3:15 in the afternoon. No, I don't feel like I can finish the day. I'm just going to call it for today. So.
It's probably good. I mean, everyone knows the last hour and 45 minutes is the hardest.
Yeah, everyone knows that. So, yeah, just take the rest of the day off. Neef Anthony is what I about said. Keith Anthony 89 says a popular bakery chain in the UK does a Christmas limited edition turkey, cranberry, and stuffing sausage roll.
I would try it.
Yeah, I would try it. I have to say though, as much as I love cranberry sauce, when it's incorporated as like I don't know how to phrase this, the liquid of a sandwich, I never enjoy it.
Yeah. It's got to be by itself.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of par for the course because it's probably playing the role of a sauce in that scenario, right? Because it's trying to give you some liquid with your sandwich, and I like my sandwiches dry, so. You know, it's not a sandwich unless it sticks to the roof of your mouth.
Yeah.
Gravy is a sauce. Sauces aren't dressings, and marinades are early to the party.
Everybody knows that. Probably. Superfun says Hefty doesn't make friends with sauce. No, I'm not. If sauce is your friend, I'm not to the end.
You didn't have to rhyme this time.
Milk is cereal broth.
It's fine. I don't have any silly food thoughts.
Hefty is so wrong.
It's good. Could you imagine? All right. Well, yeah, Superfun, take the rest of the day off. You've worked hard for the last almost full days of work. So, get out of here.
Hashtag dips don't drip.
All right. Coming up, top 10 show-stopping sausage rolls. This is from bbcgoodfood.com. So if you're playing exclamation point bingo, and why aren't you? You can go ahead and check mark wacky or unique. Why is Adam Sandler here? Should we play some Rocket League?
Nah.
Wow. You need New York You know New York. You know you love unique New York.
Nailed it.
Upstate Western New York.
Perfect.
Bob's on the same page.
Superphonic hasn't worked since Thursday?
It's because of the June bank holiday.
Is that because it was your choice? Do you have something to tell us, Superphonic? Are you going to be all right? No. He's taking a day off. Because it's, well, I guess it's a sickie. Maybe Superphonic is downs with the sickness. I went to Barcelona on Friday and just got back. Oh. I assume you didn't go to Barcelona for work? I don't know how our teammate found that ball and then also blew up the opposition and got the save, but I'm very happy they did. So
Yeah, it worked out.
I am sorry for your loss. Okay, this is going to be one of those games, huh? Yep, we got Explosioner. There's never a demo challenge, right?
No.
So this person's just buying into chaos.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just for the prestige of being a turd.
Oh, so coming up in sports, we'll recap the racing weekend. Superphonic says, nope, went to watch another Max Verstappen victory. Oh, so you went to watch the Max Verstappen 1, huh?
I mean, it was a narrow victory. I mean, it was only like 25 seconds.
And Max's super freaking rocket ship, or whatever that one TikToker says. Red Bull's going in a trip in Max's rocket ship, flowing through the track. Little Verstappen guy. There's so much to find. Oh, I can't believe our teammate got that one too. I feel like somebody's using explosion hacks because I'm barely getting nudged and I'm getting exploded.
I don't think there are explosion hacks.
You know, can you at least just for me pretend that there's some explosion hacks?
Oh, hackers. Aimbot.
I didn't say anything about aimbots. It's explosions.
Explosion bot.
All right, I'm also convinced that everybody, in addition to you, has saves that they need.
Yeah, everyone's getting in my way.
Yeah,
Saves.
all of our teammates are also going for saves. That didn't count?
No, it wasn't going to go in. It's got to be a shot on goal for it to be a save.
Says you.
That's how saves work.
It looked like it was going into me. That one should have been saved right there. I'm just kidding. That one should have been saved. According to Superphonic, it was incredibly hot, and next time I'm buying grandstand tickets because standing all day was tough. Well, see, Superphonic, when you get up there in age, standing all day can be difficult. I'll admit I didn't watch the whole thing. I had the race on whilst playing Apex Legends, catch up on my Battle Pass Legends. Mm-hmm. And I didn't really pay attention to the race, so
that's all right. It was a pretty uneventful race.
Superfox says, yep, this weekend made me realize I am officially old now.
Yeah, those sneak up on you.
Welcome to the old club, Superphonic. We've been expecting you. Oh, I thought our teammate had that.
Yeah, I did too. I backed off to stay out of his way. It was a mistake.
Let's see. Old Hefty has 36. We're at risk. But we'll do it for you, chat. There's a center. Please score that. You got this. Oh, nice try. All right, 15 seconds left. List of the day is next. What a save. No offense.
Woo.
That game sucked. Get it?
We won though.
No offense. That game sucked. Get it?
Nice.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying to offend you. That game sucked.
6 more saves.
Oh, you did get one.
Yeah.
Nice work. Nice work. All right, 7:23. Wow, 7:23 West Coast time. It's 10:23 out east. It is 3:23 for those watching GMS in the UK. Superphonic says you probably still saw more of the race than me. Okay, so Superphonic, in all seriousness, I've wondered about this. Sean just got back from the Indy 500, so you can also chime in. Is it worth going to races? Because you, especially when it's a road course, because I've only ever been to a NASCAR race where it was an oval. So there, yeah, you see the whole thing the whole time. With a road course, is it worth paying for a ticket to go to the race?
It's a cool experience. It's an experience worth having. It is not the same experience as watching the race. And the Indy 500 is different because it is an oval. You can see, I mean, from our seats, you could see most of the action in turn 3. We were at turn 4. You can see them diving into the pits, all on our own. But then they have high quality screens that you can see a lot of the action, and the Indy 500 in particular has PA announcers basically doing like the radio broadcast, and so you're getting a constant update about what's going on and excitement and replays of things that are happening elsewhere. And it was a cool experience, as close to like a TV experience as I've had at a live event like that. So that was really cool. I've also been to Indy races up in Portland, which is a road course, which is not anywhere near that. And you definitely miss a lot that you would see on TV, but it's still a cool experience to have and worth doing.
I would like to see a Formula One race at some point, so definitely would pay to go to one for said experience. Yeah, the NASCAR experience, again, this was like 20 years ago. The coolest part was at the time, and I don't know how you get these now, maybe they still do this, they rented radios. And so you could listen to team radio while you were watching them. And that is a neat experience because unlike when you can hear team radio and you're watching online, it's become a little bit better because you can't isolate like one camera view, but you're usually on board. You can see like the whole layout of the track and also hear what they're like talking about, right? Which is kind of cool. So I would totally go again. I just didn't know if that was the case. Superphonic says, but after the race, we ran on the track like you see them do. People were going along picking up rubber from the track. Ow, this one has metal in it. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I'm happy you had fun, and welcome back. Welcome home. Take a sick day. Take the rest of the day off. We're allowing it for sure. Especially because you're old. You need more recuperation time.
Nice chat.
A nice chat to Brendan. It's good to see you this morning. Thank you for being here. It is sausage roll day. So we're asking, what are some sausage roll suggestions? Well, let's start with this. This is from bbcgoodfood.com, which is a list of 10 show-stopping sausage rolls. Digital writer Emily Lambie wrote this for this website, saying, serve these impressive rolls as a party. Canapé. Or chill to take as part of a packed lunch or picnic spread. These bite-sized treats include pork, chicken, and vegan options. So we start with list number 1.
1.
Mini sausage rolls.
Just a tiny sausage roll to go for a tiny tour.
The top-rated recipe couldn't be easier when you make these for your next party spread. It's just 5 ingredients. Combine your favorite sausage meat with garlic, parsley, and then roll it in pastry and brush with beaten egg. Also, add a bit of water to the sausage mixture for an extra puffy pastry.
Nice.
2.
Number 2 is cheese and Marmite sausage rolls. Take your sausage rolls to the next level with these Moorish cheese and Marmite sausage rolls. Combine pork sausage with extra mature cheddar and a bit of Marmite, depending on how strong you like it. They're sure to go down a storm at any gathering. They're sure to go down a storm at any gathering. Is that a saying that I'm not familiar with?
All right, Sean, I'm going to your party. How do you think it'll go?
Sure to go down a storm. Is that good? Is that bad?
Well, you know, as they say.
Did we get it, sausage roll folks?
Did we do it?
Man,
Did it go down a storm drain?
I mean, what's the downside?
fair.
Fair enough.
Number 3.
3.
Vegetarian sausage rolls cater to the veggie crowd. With vegetarian sausage rolls, instead of meat, you use mushrooms, chestnuts, leeks, fresh white breadcrumbs, and mature. Man, they are really into mature cheddar.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, none of this immature, childish cheddar.
So what happened is, I'm pretty sure that the sausage rolls had continued to pair themselves with, like, you know, college-age kids. And it's like, I'm ready for something more serious. So, you know, from now on, I'm only pairing myself with mature cheddar.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm ready to settle down.
They say to, you know, be around the people that are like you want to be, you know? And so they're like, well, I'm going to be around mature cheddar.
Yeah.
So I can be more mature.
You're too immature for me, mild cheddar.
4.
Number 4, super sausage rolls. These are for super. Only super. These are family-friendly addition to any buffet or dinner party. As opposed to those X-rated sausage rolls at everyone else's parties.
Right?
Roll out all butter puff pastry and coat with applesauce, pickle, or chutney. Then fill with sausage meat and seal. Sprinkle of sesame or nigella seeds is an attractive finishing touch.
Please do not Google that. Especially at work.
NSFW sausage rolls.
5.
These sound delightful. Caramelized onion and thyme sausage rolls, stuffed of succulent pork sausage meat, loaded with bold flavors such as caramelized onion chutney, whole grain mustard, and chopped thyme. These chunky rolls are sure to fill up hungry party guests. I like the idea of caramelized onion and thyme.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
All right, make these tonight.
6.
Number 6, vegan sausage rolls. There's no need to scrimp on flavor when it comes to these vegan sausage rolls. With chestnut mushrooms, brown rice miso, and Dijon mustard, they've got an extra savory hit. Plus, they're seasoned with garlic and sage. They pack a serious flavor punch.
So the one thing I'm already learning, just looking at these pictures, and we'll share the link for you in chat when we're done with the list, is sausage rolls are seemingly more appetizer friendly than I imagined. When I heard sausage rolls, I thought of like a full-blown like breakfast sandwich size thing. And maybe you can also serve them that way. This one might be focused in on like the party selection, right? Appetizers and such.
Right.
But
That's what it seems like.
I didn't realize that they were so versatile.
Right.
Yeah. I get the impression you can eat a sausage roll at any point during the day.
Well, when sausage. It's in a roll. You can eat sausage anytime.
When sausage is on a roll, you can eat sausage anytime.
7.
Chorizo and apple sausage rolls. These are some good flavor combinations.
They're pretty solid.
It is spicy, though. So it's spicy chorizo sausage rolled in puff pastry topped with poppy seeds and served straight out of the oven or cold. So you can, again, versatile either way. Not warm, though. Don't serve these warm.
No, all or nothing.
8.
Number 8, sausage roll. These are classic sausage rolls, and they're perfect for beginners looking for a traditional recipe. Chopped sage and caramelized onions bring out the Moorish savory flavors. Serve with ketchup or brown sauce for dipping.
9.
Much like, you break out a winter and you want to go to your summer home. These are summer sausage rolls. Vibrant flavors such as sun-dried tomatoes, garlic, and basil. Whiz chicken breasts and streaky bacon in a food processor for easy filling. Again, whiz chicken breasts and streaky bacon. They can also be
streaky bacon.
Yeah. Well, listen, at the end of the day, like, you want bacon that's that's not predictable, You want it to be streaky. Now you can also
bacon's a little hit or miss.
Yeah, right. You can use frozen uncooked for up to 1 month, so they're perfect for whipping out when unexpected company arrives.
1. 0.
Number 10, harissa and lamb sausage rolls. This is if you want a unique twist on a classic roll. Combine harissa with ginger, cinnamon, cumin, and garlic. Then fill your pastry with lamb mince. Sprinkle with black sesame seeds and bake.
Not gonna lie, most of these sounded pretty okay.
Yeah, these sounded pretty fantastic.
I'm ready to devour these.
I'll take these over a Hot Pocket any day.
Hot Pocket. Yeah. Well, there you go. 10 show-stopping sausage rolls from BBC Good Food.
Is Adam Sandler back?
Top 10 show-stopping sausage rolls. I sound like I'm Adam Sandler, but trying to be like a ringmaster. Step right up. That's as good of an Adam Sandler impression as Pat Sajak does Scooby-Doo.
It's so bad.
We'll try to link that in our Discord. We found a pretty impressive Pat Sajak Scooby-Doo impression. Sean was trying to make me feel better about the fact that I can only do that one line of Shaggy and Scooby. So, Scooby-Doo.
It's so good.
Kind of want to see Adam Sandler do like a Mentos commercial. Shooby-dooby-doo-ah. You should take a break.
I should take a break.
Okay, yeah. Come back at the 8 o'clock hour. We'll see how things go. All right. Goodbye, Sean. We'll play Minecraft today coming up in the final hour. Crew, also don't let the person floating from the balloons fall full in the monster's mouth. Sausage rolls. The next level was the name of my dance group, says, hey, it's Brendan. This morning. Also, apparently it was pronounced cannot pay. Cannot pay. When I was busy saying kind of what was it? Let me see. It's way up here. Serve these impressive rolls as a party cannot pay. Sounds interesting. Superphonic says, I wish I had a sausage roll. Love a sausage roll, says Keith Anthony, 89. The British make the best sausage roll. Greg's Bakery is the only acceptable place to get a sausage roll. Thank you for that advice. That was also passed along to us by Superphonic, so we're kind of getting a consensus. Downs goes, are you mocking our U's? No. I am GF Downs. Why would we do that? Yeah. For example, Brendan said we would never Downs. It's ridiculous. The guys that spell color and capital are mocking the way we say flavor. Color. It's enough letters to get the job done. We're not into excess, Keith Anthony. Also, is capital spelled that way? Or not spelled that way in other places? Is there an extra U in there? Brendan goes, yeah, last time I whipped something out for unexpected company, I had to go to court about it. Whoa! Whoa, what are you doing, Brendan? Jeez Louise.
Do not Google that.
I guess Downs did say never whip your sausage roll out when there is unexpected company. That's fair. That's fair. Keith, we're good. I ruined, though, after a weekend in Barcelona with the boys. Oh, yeah. Hey, hydrate. Superphonic. Hydrate. Maybe a $10 gaming gift card will perk you up. You can play right now, do exclamation point bingo, or go to gamingmorningshow.tv/bingo to get this hour's bingo card.
Bingo.
All right, it's now 7:37 on this morning radio show that plays games. We owe you some facts from nationaltoday.com about Sausage Roll Day. This is celebrated on June 5th every year to appreciate, eat, and relish the mixture of meat, seasoning, and buttery pastry. Do you know that sausages have been around for over 2,000 years? That earns the title of one of the oldest consumed foods in the world. Sausages are generally made by mixing chopped or minced meat with different seasoning and cereals and inserting it into a casing of animal intestine. The modern-day sausage's birthplace is in Britain, from where it was adopted by America as a food staple. Originally from France, the earliest known celebration of the sausage roll in the United States was on Sausage Roll Day in 2015. Today, Britons also participate in celebrating the day. The word sausage was derived from the Latin word for sulcis, meaning salted or preserved. Historians purported that sausages were probably first invented not as a food, but a means of preserving blood, offal, and small scraps of meat in edible containers, such as the stomachs and intestines of slaughtered animals. This is getting real gross. Ugh.
Scrapple. Gross.
Nevertheless, sausages were already being manufactured for over 2,000 years.
Not a chance I'm eating Scrapple.
Fantastic. Great. Good morning to Austin Attack 12. It's fantastic to see you this morning. I am very sorry that you walked in right about that time to us illustrating all the great things about sausage and all the body parts from which it's made. Ugh. Bad timing. Sounds like a good weekend, says Keith Anthony. I ruined in other ways. I was at a family funeral on Saturday, and after 4 years, I finally caught the COVID for the first time ever. I'm sorry to hear that, Keith, and hopefully things are as good as they possibly can be. Yeah, that's tough, and it's really. I didn't last as long as you did, but it was frustrating to get it after working so hard for so long not to. Keith says also, hasn't it been longer? Adam was created longer than 2,000 years ago. Sausage was the Tupperware of ancient chimes. That's true. That's true. That's true. You think that's bad? See haggis. It's made of disgustingness. It can't be any worse than Scrapple. Ugh, gross.
Not a chance I'm eating Scrapple.
But, you know, at the end of the day, we're going to incorporate that into lots of the food that we serve at the GMS food complex.
Cup steaks, banana split in a bucket, and Scrapple and Snapple.
I do think banana split in a bucket, for what it's worth, is still a fantastic idea. That was born of Austin, which again, nice chat to you, Austin, because Austin famously spilled banana split on Austin's pants. And so if he put it in a bucket instead of like a banana boat bowl, then things are going to be far easier. So, yeah.
Nice chat.
All right, let's go ahead and tell you what we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show.
You can news if you wanna.
That plays games. Earlier, we told you about the mystery animal in South Carolina.
It was the Loch Ness Monster.
Now we have a news story. This one comes to you courtesy of Ben Hooper of UPI. It's a story of a loose horse that's wreaking havoc. You can read this story by going to the link that we provide. It interrupted a school assessment, a school zone assessment in Saskatchewan. If you had that on your bingo card, then you're playing the wrong bingo game, because I definitely guarantee you that we didn't have that on our bingo card.
Bingo.
The Canadian Automobile Association said a school zone assessment in Saskatchewan was interrupted by a loose horse that wandered into the street and halted traffic. CAA Saskatchewan said in a news release that personnel were doing a school zone assessment, which analyzes driver and pedestrian behaviors in school zones, outside a school area when traffic was brought to a standstill by an unbridled horse in the middle of the road. Police arrived at the scene, escorted the horse out of the road with the help from volunteers. Quote, traffic had to be halted from all directions as RCMP and volunteers captured and led the horse to safety with no impact to students. An unusual situation, but also a good reminder that motorists need to be aware and alert at all times. Watch out! There's a horse! Of course. Of course, of course, of course. Of course. Good morning and nice chat to Mel B on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Appreciate stopping by for the Monday edition of this show. Hope everyone had a great weekend. What was your weekend like? We just learned that Superphonic is ruined after coming back from a trip to Barcelona. Watched the F1 race there, aka the Max Verstappen 50. So that was cool. We do have sports coming up at about 7:50 this morning, so stick around for that. That's on the way. Mel B says, hey, I went on a walk and fixed my dog's scrambled eggs. They are cooling. We met the nicest little puppy, longtime friend of the show, Chrissy Icky, and Mr. Chrissy Icky just recently got a pup. Ended up being a pup that was intended for somebody else. Somebody else didn't end up wanting pup, and so they now own a dog. And Mr. Chrissy Icky ended up making that dog a pretty nice buffet, like a pretty good bounty. It was like cut up chicken, carrots, like a lot of veggies. It looked really good. So I don't know if there was any egg in it though. So, but I hope your dog enjoys its scrambled eggs. Nice. Our AI just scored. No, Hammer is a real person. Ooh, I got my assist though, so I'm in the Sean window of needing assists.
Get Sean the assists.
I think I need now 5 more to complete my season 1 stage, or sorry, my stage 1 tasks. So root for me to get the assists. Brendan says, yeah, it took me 3.5 years for me to get COVID, and I know I got it from people who came to work knowingly sick. I was furious. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah, I hope as much as we possibly can that people can utilize their sick time, because now it's kind of more important than it's been in a long time to, well, or maybe more important than it's been in a long time is not the right way to say that. I think, especially from a US-centric standpoint, right? Maybe we can finally utilize why we have that as much as possible. And then again, it's also worth acknowledging that not everybody gets sick time, and that could be something that in the US we could repair, right? Is be able to supply everybody, even those who are hourly employees who don't get paid sick time as part of their benefit package, a way to still get paid so that they're not required to go to work when they don't feel okay. But I definitely admit, Brendan, before the pandemic, and not so much toward like the last 10 years, but especially early on when I was working like retail jobs, I was one of those folks who, like, I'm going to show my work ethic, and I'm going to go to work even if I'm ill, you know. And I would try to do my best to take care of people within that context, but that's really hard to do. I mean, it's really hard to try to keep people healthy when you aren't wearing a mask, right? And you're working in retail, so you're touching everything. Does that make sense? So I've learned a lot. Like, it's absolutely accurate in based on my experience, speaking for myself, that like, you don't know everything when you're in your 20s, right? You're just kind of going off of a lot of good guesses based on things that you've learned from other people. And yeah, I was in that stage where I was trying to push through things because that was kind of learned behavior. In reality, I didn't need to do that. So. In the US, that would be great, but people are demonstrating they haven't learned anything. Yeah, my hope is that it would become easier for people who for the longest time, I imagine, you know, used to come to work if they had especially like just a semblance of a cold, to be able to stay home now. But yeah, when you've worked so hard to try to avoid getting it, and then you do get it, I imagine that's highly frustrating. I was a server. I know all about showing up while not feeling well, which isn't a good decision. I was getting other people sick for sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I assume as a server, you weren't necessarily getting paid time off, right? People in their 20s should know the basics, like wash your hands, cover your mouth when you cough. And none of that has changed when I travel in public. I am much more diligent about it. Even like I still am delivering food currently to try to supplement things. We're kind of in this, the summertime is kind of a lower time for the work that I do in terms of need, and so I'm trying to supplement more by doing food delivery. And even there, like, I acknowledge that I'm just handing the bag to people, but you know, they're gonna then grab that bag and put the stuff in the bag in their mouth, right? So I'm trying to do a good job hand sanitizing still, whilst it made me really bitter about mask wearing that I still got it while masking. I was like, wow, cool. Everyone thinks I'm a weirdo, and I got sick. Yeah. It would be great if, you know, you could guarantee things. And I had a situation, too, where I had to wear something for, like, airplane rides. I'm still wearing a mask anyway, but because I was showing cold symptoms, I was masking in an area that you normally wouldn't need to from like a guideline standpoint, and it was so uncomfortable. Like, my ears were bugging me. It was frustrating, but I was like, nope, I'm gonna try to do this to keep everyone else as healthy as they can be, and hopefully I still didn't get, you know, people sick. So, because I was negative in the testing world. Well, yeah, MLB's highlighting a perfect point. You know, COVID's more than a cold. I felt my lungs were closing. Yeah, I mean, everyone's experience with COVID has been different. And that's what makes this whole thing very frustrating, because people share, you know, how it's affected them. I remember Mel B bringing this up early in the show, that, yeah, when you're sick for a long time. Wonder Truly, who's a person who does shows on Twitch, you know, dealt with it for like 180 days. Maybe it was over a year. But yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be really nice to enable everybody to be able to stay home while they're ill without having to worry about, you know, losing money that is available to pay rent or their mortgage, right? I can't imagine, you know, Sean, I wish Sean was here right now. I can't imagine that from a doctor perspective, it helps to be stressed out while you're not feeling well, like in terms of trying to get recovered. Even from something minor like a cold, let alone something like COVID. So I wonder about that. All right, good discussion. Thanks for bringing it up. I was the best points earner in that game, but JR had 1,000 points, thanks in part because I was also like blue imposter, considering the fact that I think I scored 2 goals for them. So all in all, I did a lot of work, just wasn't the right kind of work. It's 7:50 West Coast time. It's 10:50 out east, 3:50 for those watching GMS in the UK. Toodaloo. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate it very much. Keith, again, hope you recover as much as you possibly can. Rocket League challenges are so ridiculous sometimes. This one's not bad. 75 assists over the course of a whole season, and I'm at a 70. Yes, I need 5 more there. Let's see, stage 2. I need 1 more save in an online match. I need 9 assists on season 2. Oh, and then I need to play 50 in a competitive playlist. That one's gonna be kind of hard to get. I also don't have any tournaments. I wish I could play a tournament in Rocket League. All right. It's almost like people paying people to stay home at the beginning of all this would have made the pandemic go away, but something spilled milk. 7:50. It's time for sports. Sports brought to you, as always, by King Gray. Thank you for all those celebrating sub-anniversaries this week. Truly, truly appreciate it. You can find the full list on your screen right now. All right, sports. Yesterday, Hofbrew in attendance as the Denver Nuggets hosted the Miami Heat for the second game of the NBA Finals. By the way, did the Mets win? Let us know in the chat right now if you would like to play Did the Mets Win? Miami did get the victory, 111-108. Miami had a pretty decent lead in the fourth quarter. It did kind of slow down and became a pretty contentious final minute and a half for sure. Nikola Jokic had 41 points for the Nuggets, and they still lose 111-108. Yeah, so it's even one game apiece going back to Miami. They were down as many as 15 points, down 8 going into the fourth, and those numbers signified they were going to lose, but Denver was 11-0 in these playoffs when leading by double digits at any point, and 37-1 this season overall when leading by at least 8 going into the fourth. But Miami outscored Denver 17-5 in the first, 3-17 in the fourth, and eventually went up by 12. So the Heat even the series at one game apiece. All right, also on Saturday, the Stanley Cup Final kicked off in Las Vegas, and your Vegas Golden Knights won over Florida 5-2. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but it was a, quote, come-from-behind victory as the Panthers started leading 10 minutes into Game 1. First time in 5 years the Panthers have been in there. Back in the Stanley Cup Final for the first time in 5 years and trailing the Florida. Oh, no. Vegas is in there for the first time in 5 years. Because I was going to say, Florida, I don't think it's been in there since like 2008. Anyway, a 5-2 win for the Golden Knights. And the home team has a 1-0 lead. Game number 2 should be tonight, right? Yeah, it's TNT at 5 p.m. Pacific time. All right. Let's see. Did the Mets win? Did the Mets win? Austin attacked 12's New York Yankees. Did they play yesterday? They did. They beat Chris Ami's Los Angeles Dodgers in LA 4-1. Brennan's Giants, an 8-3 loss to the Orioles in San Francisco. I am JF Downs' D Tigers, a 6-2 loss in Chicago against the White Sox. The Angels of Anaheim, Los Angeles style, 2-1 win on the road at Houston. The Miami the Marlin is a fish, 7-5 win over Oakland. The Toronto Blue Jays of Drew Mega beat the Mets 6-4. So the Mets lost. And in fact, I think the Mets have lost a significant amount in a row because they are now 30-30 again. Meanwhile, Quiet AM Gaming's Tampa Bay Rays won 6-2 over Boston. The K-Laugh Memorial Golf Spot at the Memorial, Dublin, Ohio, Victor Hovland ended up winning, I assume, a playoff over Denny McCarthy. Both were -7. And in the NWSL SDB NJNY 1-0. WNBA scores Connecticut over Dallas 80-74. Chicago beat the Liberty 86-82 in New York. And Las Vegas took care of Indiana 84-80. And that is your sports. Sports brought to you as always by King Gray. A hot. Or no. A what? Victory? What? Hot victory. Good morning to RHS Jack. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here.
Nice chat.
Once the cat is out of the bag, it can never be put back in, unless you leave the empty bag laying on its own. And then the cat will just naturally want to hide in there. Viruses work the same way. I am not a doctor. Good morning, Jack. It's great to see you. Today is sausage roll day, so we're asking the question, sausage rolls, what are your sausage roll suggestions? And we did share some with you in the first part of this hour during our list of the day. Coming up in the final hour crew, we're going to play Minecraft. We're going to continue to build the GMS food complex. So thank you for being part of that. Also coming up on Wednesday's show, we will continue playing Kiwi, which is a very fun game that we found in PlayStation Plus's library. Then we started playing on Work Together Wednesday last week. So that'll be a lot of fun. Also later this week, we should have a GMS show for our Patreon subscribers. Check your local listings. And thank you to everybody who's already a member of our Patreon. You can become one too. Go to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. And when you become a subscriber, you get access to the GMS emotes that are available to you. All right, final hour crew is next. Thank you for being here. It's Monday, June 5th, 2023 on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Jump so high to the They don't know after all that happened, when you hit the ground, that your wings still spread out in heaven, with light all around. I fell so far and survived it. Couldn't you just do the same and make happen all the dreams that you know? I knew that you
55 Midway Amusement Games releases Mortal Kombat 3 video game version 2.0 for arcades in the US. In 1997, Gambia issues a postage stamp depicting cartoon dogs from Disney's 101 Dalmatians playing a TV video game system.
Nice.
That was almost like when your news is video game adjacent.
Uh-huh.
That one's like, this day in gaming history by a really thin thread.
Yeah. I didn't see how it's going to turn back around to video games until the very end there.
1999, Nintendo releases the Superman Bro...
Superman Bros?
I read Superman Bros. Listen, I woke up this morning, felt fine.
It's me, Clark Kent. Rambi from Donkey Kong.
Now that's a big swing.
Brendan guesses the 6th sense. Show. I thought it was the 6th sense as well. Not just 6th sense.
Yeah.
Can we get a check on that?
Yeah.
Man, you and Quiet have both been in sync today because we got Quiet with the 6th sense.
Yeah, it is the 6th sense.
That's the movie title, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As of the.
Yeah.
Way to go. Monster Game website.
Boo. Everyone boo the Monster Game website. Boo. Boo.
B. O. O. Exclamation point.
Well, Bob's really letting them have it.
The last 3 years.
Maybe. Okay, well, good job, Frankie Valli, Hall of Famer. The Four Seasons.
The Rock Hall, established in 1983.
Wow. Okay. All right. Stand corrected. Actor Bobby Cannavale turns 53.
His middle name is Michael Bunting.
Bobby Michael Bunting Cannavale. Surprisingly good with runners at first and second, no outs. Loves cake, too. Do you know that Bobby's actually an avid diver, too?
No.
Well, enjoys it, but always had a difficult time actually diving. Often it just ended up being a big cannonball.
It's just at a busy time. But I'd like to stop in and at least say hi.
Okay. But you're going to say, hi! 'Cause you got to sing.
And then I'm gonna bounce it up.
Question, are you guys excited for the King's coronation? There's a coronation.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
But is it this weekend?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm not actually paying attention. I just know it exists.
Keith, it turns out that we probably are not. Because I didn't even know it was happening. So
I'll catch the next one.
Might be a sample of how did you say you'll catch the next one?
Yeah. I mean, we'll outlive him, so there'll be another one.
I'll watch it on YouTube. Like I'll watch the summary of it. I probably
I'll catch the highlights on Sports.
Yeah. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
No.
The love interest in that movie was a driver for a, like, I don't know, fast food. Oh, maybe they had like a food truck, and it was called Clown Dog. So now, because all I can think of is Tears of a Clown, and I saw what Drew Mega wrote, Zelda, Tears of the Clown Dog.
Nice.
Drew Mega will be the one who reminds me to reach out to the Can You Pet the Dogs Twitter account. Thank you, Jamaica, for doing that without having to be reminded. We appreciate it. All right, it's 6:39. It's been a while since we've seen the animals of the menagerie, so let's say hi to them now. Bear, bear, eagle, eagle, the mathematical, and walrus, walrus, the handy thesaurus. That's who we are talking about. Their names are such because we like redundancy. I'm out of practice. Line! I wanted it to be green initially, and then it can't be.
Ass. Correct.
Then I wanted it to be sheet, but it can't because there's no T.
Sheep.
Screen? Nope.
Sheep.
Okay.
I don't know. Don't know what it is. But...
What kind of sheep is no longer around?
L. No. D. No.
Here we go again. 2 balloons. A lot of work to do.
Sweep. Speep. Skeep.
Oh, quiet.
Now
Chimney
that's
sheep.
a big swing.
We had and you can find Quiet sometimes at twitch.tv/QuietIamGaming. Quiet has also been a Rocket League mentor of mine. So every single cracked play that you see me making on Rocket League, please attribute to Quiet I Am Gaming.
Nice.
To Quiet I Am Gaming, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot. What just happened?
I usually
Did your
clap during the song, right?
Did your claps lag?
Tell your friends, tell your mom, Gaming Morning Show is on 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, come Monday through Friday and sometimes after dark. A daily theme with a question mark. We got gaming news and sports and Bob. Hefty, Austin, Mike, and Sean, the heartthrob. I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. And the clip of the day. Win $10 next Monday with exclamation point bingo. Type exclamation point bingo in chat right now and get this hour's bingo card. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you for making us part of your day wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. I am Hefty Goof. That is part of Sports.Gaming on the left side of your screen. Now it's full Sports.Gaming, and that's good. I'd like to see you wholly.
Yes, I like when I'm all here,
Yes.
not just like my shoulders or something.
Right. Or your nose or something along those lines. So. Walrus the Handy Thesaurus, a little camera shy compared to usual post holding the fort down, kind of leaning off into the left shoulder there. Oh, no, it's okay.
Yeah. He had to be full screen for so long. I think he's just, feeling a little self-conscious.
Gotcha. It's a lot to hold down the left side of the screen.
It's true, especially for just a mild-mannered walrus.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I mean, sometimes it's difficult, and when you're a walrus, being on camera sometimes can be intimidating.
Yeah.
So
Unless it's a camera.
then everything is fine. Some would say it's frightening or menacing, maybe even alarming or terrorizing.
It's true.
Overawing. That's what it says. It says overawe.
Overall. That's like someone who's wearing overalls but has a hard time saying.
I hope the me wanting to try to do a poor Adam Sandler impression ends as quickly as it started. So.
It's been persistent today.
It really has. Yeah, it's not leaving my brain. So hopefully by tomorrow I'll have forgotten it. That's my hope. All right. Question of the day, sausage roll day. So we're asking you, what are your sausage roll suggestions? Good morning and nice chat.
Morning to the final hour crew.
To the likes of Quiet I Am Gaming, it's great to see you. Thank you for being here this morning. Welcome to the final hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
Mel B on YouTube is here as well. Says, I don't like sausage, but the dog has eaten the egg this morning, which is good. Austin Attack 12, great to see you. Thank you for being here. RHS Jack, ambassador to the final hour crew. Hey, it's Brendan is here as well. Quiet I Am Gaming this morning. I appreciate you being here with Keith Anthony 89, whose name was changed viciously by his brother, and so now you have to deal with Keith Anthony 89 for the next 50 days until Keith Anthony can reclaim what's rightfully Keith's. So.
It's still really funny.
Today, IMJF Downs is a winner.
You are one of life's winners.
While Downs has said never whip your sausage roll out when there is unexpected company, you are the winner of a $10 gaming gift card, courtesy of the Wheel of Names earlier in the show. So congratulations, IMJF Downs. Fulfillment will be with you immediately, probably, as their slogan goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. King Gray brought breakfast tacos by the Bay. It's great to see you as well. Thank you for being part of the show. And anyone else I missed, like the Element of One or Superphonic, thank you so much for being part 2. You are invited to listen, lurk, or you can also participate as we play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
All right. Great news.
Ugh.
Sometimes when we get a category that we typically don't like, you don't always verbalize your disdain, but today is not one of those days.
No. I think this is slowly becoming my least favorite category.
Which is interesting because no repeating letters is a pain in the butt.
That one's tough. But as some have pointed out, even though that one's hard, our chances of getting a letter correct go up because there's so many different letters. But no, this one's the worst.
It's just the worst. All right, hold on, Sean. You're about to go for a ride.
That's
Sean?
fun. Ryan?
Sean.
Ryan?
Audrey. All right, well, Sean is now going to be represented by a couple of specks rotating in the wind.
Ooh, I love rotating specs.
Was Rotating Specs the name of your band in high school?
It might have been.
Okay. Well, we'll see if Sean decides to rejoin us camera-wise in just a little bit. The good news, though, is you can guess the letters. I'm going to turn you up in here, and then that'll help us at least be able to hear you. You have a guess of an S by Quiet.
S. Correct.
Shocker to see that one.
The S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of big swings.
That's a big swing.
We have Doppy's Day Blue, but I also like Green's Not Blue. Get your greens, not blue. We have a T and an E.
T. E. Yes.
Quiet's not game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think I saw that with Jessica Chastain. It's a game about poker. It's called Quiet's Not Game. A U from Downs.
U. Yes.
An L from Downs.
L. Correct.
And a B from Downs.
B. Cha-ching.
An A from Mel B.
A.
So you were right about blue. What about a G?
G. Yes.
I don't know what egg blue is, but crayon colors are weird, man. Oh, it's Robin's egg blue. Duh. Boo 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 boo.
Crack. Crack.
Nice job, Mel B. You were right there with me. 5 banked balloons, and we're up to a total of 1,792. Here's your ad. Have you ever thought about sitting at a desk and looking at the way that... Okay, there you go. Famous people is your next category. Famous people. Mel B is.
Cracked. Cracked.
Quiet. Nice, Mel. I looked like nice me for a second because that looked like exclamation point.
Nice chat.
Nice chat to you. Thank you for being here this morning. To Dungeon Master KJ, also part of the Final Hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
We have famous brands. What did I say? I see a Quiet said brands, you mean? What did I say? Famous friends? Famous bands? I think Men at Work is my favorite band. Famous people. You know, but if you think about it, sometimes people are brands. You know what I mean? Right? Right? Now here's an E from Mel B for brands, by the way. E.
E. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, true. Yeah, for sure.
That was no, incorrect.
You know what, Bob? Whatever. Okay, you're not the boss of me. You don't make the rules. N and D from Quiet and Downs.
N. D. No. No.
Famous brands. A from Mel B.
A.
And an R from Quiet.
R. Cha-ching.
We have 4 balloons left. This is famous brands.
And, oh, yes.
There was no N, just to be clear. Well, the N's already been guessed, so we've already ruled that out. Ford Q. I have no clue what this is.
Exclamation point.
Torture. Famous brand. Torture.
S. Correct.
Oh, quiet.
That's a big swing.
Now, is it Porsche or Porsche?
Correct.
4 more balloons, 1,796. That's how many banked balloons we have now in this game, otherwise known as don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. All right. I'm proud of you, chat. I'm proud of you for persevering. Yes, thank you for the Ford Focus. Yes, appreciate that. I don't know what's going on with Sean's locale, but Sean's microphone is this, or Sean's Discord has decided, you know what? Not gonna work. Now I'm gonna pop into the Minecraft game and see if Sean's gonna be able to play Minecraft. Wait a second. What am I hearing in the distance? I feel like I hear a voice.
One.
I feel like I hear a voice that's counting.
One.
Or is trying to describe that feeling of victory.
One.
We never win on this show.
Oof.
You
It was
went
dark in there.
Yeah, you went through the extremes of the internet to find your way back.
I've been gone for 5 years. How long's it been for you?
It's only been a matter of minutes. You're still wearing what you wore back then.
I had to buy a new one. The old one was tattered.
Well, I'm happy you found the long lost. I can't remember what it's called. DeLorean. You know, the Back to the Future car.
Yeah.
Allergies are taking their toll on you so hard that they kicked you out of the show. Jeez.
All of my internet went bye-bye.
Yeah, it was like giving us a precursor, like a little bit of a warning, like, you know, what's the thing that happens right before a tsunami? Isn't that an earthquake?
A precursor.
I was thinking, you know, like how you get like a 2-minute warning on, you know, the fact that the tsunami is going to hit. This is
it's
exactly
like the tide like goes way
yeah,
out.
that's it. Yeah. Discord was trying to give us the warning before your internet went completely away. I am so happy you're back, though, not only because I would just be happy that you're back in general, but now I don't have to play Minecraft by myself.
Yeah, assuming mine loads.
Uh-oh. We're about to have an impromptu game of Apex Legends. Which everybody
start
would
that.
want. So.
Maybe it was a side effect of the internet going away. I will relaunch it.
KJ has something to share with us. Fun fact, it's Pirate Weekend at the Ren Fair this weekend.
Nice.
Hey, do any of you know a pirate's favorite letter? Huh?
Is it R?
You'd think it was the C, but their favorite is R.
I was right.
What?
I was right.
I don't know if anyone's ever won that game with Bob before.
First time.
Unprecedented. You're here for history, chat.
Nice.
Also, I got some really bad news.
Yeah.
So, last time on Gaming Morning Show, we paused, you know, Minecraft like we usually do. And I think since then there's been some sort of larger update maybe for the game. And so while
Well,
that's
some sort of like major update.
major update, yeah. And while that was installing or something, I think my game might have lagged because I'm dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're just like dead?
Yeah, it just says you died. Like the first thing I saw was you died.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Did I not disconnect my game the right way?
Why don't you leave?
Go to the
Leave
title
the game.
screen?
I don't. Yeah, and come back in. I don't think it was ready.
Okay. Phew.
Bingo.
Not only are you here for unprecedented Bobness, but you also hit bingo, so congratulations.
Nice. I've while we're waiting for Minecraft to do Minecraft things, I have a couple questions.
Questions or breaking news?
Yeah. No questions.
Okay.
Questions. Did we save the person floating from the balloons?
Question mark.
Yes, we did. Quiet Eye Gaming came through with Porsche or Porsche, depends on where you're from.
Nice. Question number 2. What was the crayon color?
Question mark.
We went with Robin's Egg Blue from Mel B.
Nice. That's a good one. And question number 3. What was our final record?
Question mark.
It's a great question that you have there. I believe it's 1796.
Okay. I'm gonna put 1796 question mark.
Question mark.
There we go.
I don't think we're gonna play Minecraft today.
Yeah, it's struggling, isn't it?
Yeah. I didn't realize this, but it makes sense now that the Minecraft servers are at your house.
No, they're in the cloud.
Yeah. Yeah, the Minecraft server
not.
is no, all of Minecraft runs out of your house.
Oh,
The whole entire game.
is that what that really loud machine is behind behind my green screen?
We went downstairs the other day and we noticed this giant server farm at Sean's house. It's weird. Well, I'm going to reload mine one more time, and if it doesn't load here in the next 5 minutes, then we are going to play one more game of Rocket League. So,
Sounds good.
or, hear me out, Maniac Monday, we could play some Kiwi.
Ooh, Kiwi's good.
It would be awkward because tomorrow would then be Teammate Tuesday, although we could then play, that's just, now it's getting too nuts for us to play, work together Wednesday on a Tuesday.
Oh, I think I get in.
Okay, congratulations. I'm loading. Play.
I'm holding a stick.
All right. Share your screen if you dare.
Ooh,
I know, right? It's a big risk.
Question mark.
That's right. All right, last call for sausage roll anecdotes. Anyone have any sausage roll wisdom to share with us? Sausage roll suggestions. We did share a list of the day. Pretty good. We got some good advice from Keith Anthony 89, which was pretty good. So all things considered, I think we've had a pretty good day so far. So, also, how was everyone's weekend? No. If you leave this realm, you won't see it unless you're invited again. Do you want to continue? No. No, I do not. Okay. I'm joining the world. I'm getting in.
yes.
We can play together. Look at that. It's like we know what we're doing.
Nice.
All right.
So I was gonna make a proposal.
An indecent proposal?
It's fairly decent. I think we've been down in these mines for a couple episodes, and I've gathered lots of not very useful supplies, but I have lots of random stuff. But I'm running short on.
Uh-oh. A cliffhanger. What?
One?
What is Sean running short of? Find out on the next game. Okay, I can hear you again.
I'm running short on tools and wood, so I propose that we go hang out at our base for today.
Yeah, I would love that because I definitely remember how to get back up there.
It's easy. You just come this way.
Just run towards Sean's name. Hi. Whoa.
Hello.
Whoa. You're all jumpy and stuff. Ooh, do I need to put out the
Yeah.
fire in the furnace?
No, it's good.
Just like Smokey says, Leave your fires going after hours. All right. On this edition of Ryan Plays Minecraft Virtually Alone, how much damage, how much irreversible damage can Hefty do to our Minecraft world? Or how much loss and death can Hefty bring to this Minecraft world? Sports.gaming has left the game. Big question. Corn dogs are to sausage rolls as pancakes are to crepes. I guess that isn't a question. Lol. Maybe that's true, KJ. I mean, you are our culinary expert, so in you we trust to answer this question. So. Alright, I'm showing you just me. And if Sean does reconnect, we'll let Sean talk to us as well. I'm guessing, based on the trajectory of this final hour crew, that Sean might call it a day. Sean's internet is not cooperating. Alright, you know what I need to find? I need to find the out route. How do I get out of here? I also don't remember how I got in here. Okay, it was probably right here. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. So Sean always tells me that the torches to the right are kind of how you get out of here. So follow the torches. That's not it. Ow. That's not it. I'm going downward. We're not supposed to go downward. We're supposed to go upward. There we go. I found it. Rip Sean. Yeah, not meant to be today. Okay, I wish I didn't have to hop all these. This is hard. This is difficult. The challenge. Having to move all about. Sean can just join us in chat. Oh, good. It's daylight out here. I was worried that I'd have to fight some stuff off. So Sean wanted us to go up here. Ooh, look at all this wheat I can harvest. This will be easy. Let's make some space. What? There we go. Okay. So, I need to harvest the wheat. And I definitely won't screw this up. I'm worried that I'm harvesting some that is just partially done. But you know what? You know, when Sean has moved on, sometimes you just kind of gotta, you know, make your best guess. And that's what I'm doing right now. Did not want to claim those wheat seeds, because now I have no place to store the wheat. I guess I don't need to use my hand. I can just do that. I'm using my stake, you know, to harvest the wheat, as one does. I actually grew up for a brief moment on a farm, so I definitely know what I'm doing. Okay. And I take the wheat seeds and I replant. This is what happens when Hefty's left alone on a Minecraft island. It's the wild, wild west here now, chat. Maybe I'll remodel the house. Maybe I can put some, like, GMS orange yellow brick in. Can you change the colors of bricks without, like, any mods? Can you just, is that, like, just a default thing? I hear the horse. Horse, of course, of course. Oh my gosh, yeah, we have been in the mine a long time. Look at all this wheat to harvest. It's like a harvest moon, chat. Oh no, okay, don't tell Sean I did that. Okay, hopefully Sean's not watching. I only harvested one premature wheat. Good thing Sean just decided to call it a day. Phew. Oh yeah, look at all that wheat I got. So, do you all make, like, new animals in there? A whole bunch of eggs to pick up. Alright, I better go inside. My inventory is full. Okay. Not foods. Thanks, cows. Okay. So this is where I think I'm gonna put all. Nope, I'm running inside. There's a bad thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep. You can't rest when there's monsters nearby? Okay, I see him out the window. Why can't you sleep when there's monsters nearby? Why is that a thing? Okay, we have like cobblestone, so I can put like the copper in there. Okay. Gravel flint should go in here, yeah. Glow Ink Sack was the name of my band in high school. Coal I should keep with me. Iron axe I should keep with me. Okay. Now can I go to sleep? Let's see, copper's in here. Now I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Excuse me, horse, of course. Okay, put all this stuff in here. Perfect. My sister-in-law is mean to me, just like she hates me for no reason. I haven't done anything for it. Wow, Mel B. It's all right. Sorry, hey, you're here with us. We be friends. You think the monster would just watch you sleep, right? Right. Here's my goal. Run away so I don't blow up a creeper. Oh gosh. That looks like a bad thing. Uh-oh. Why is it faster than me? I feel like I need to get back in the house. It's chasing me. Please don't get in here with me. What is that? What did I just see? Is that the Enderman? What is this sound? What the hell was that? That's what they sound like? I didn't want to be in here.
Horror film.
Is it gone now? Sean left me and now I'm gonna die. Is that not how they always sound? Is that specially for me? You're gonna protect me, right? Hi, Lady K. Happy final hour crew to you. Thank you for explaining some things to me.
Hello, FHC.
Oh, they can tell. So should I stay in here? Or can I go back out there? Is it dead now because of all the sun? That's where we have something in our attic. I can't remember what we put up there. Okay, that's great that that's how they sound when they're angry at me. Can I leave this house? Is it gone now? I feel like I am in an M. Night Shyamalan movie now. Basically, if you accidentally look at them, which I did, keep looking until they stop with the screamy face, but not looking at them at all is best. Jesus! The horse is like not whatever noise, but like there was like a bassy noise. Scared the heck out of me. Can I leave? You haven't answered my question. Can I leave the house? Sean, come back. They're allergic to water? Nope. I can't go out there. I don't want to die. Aw. My horse will protect me. Okay, should be able to leave now. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong button. Crouch button. What? Head on a swivel. Head on a swivel. Head on a swivel. Head on a swivel. I don't like that. I didn't like that. Sean told me Endermen are bad, right? I knew that. I didn't like the rest of that, though. Oh, gosh, there it is again! So, like, can that thing see me all the way? Oh my gosh, it's teleporting over there. Get in the house. I'm living here now. I'm no longer playing this game. This game is now officially a horror game. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just gonna sit here. Nope. I'm gonna sleep in the bed. I can't sleep in the bed. It's only at night. I'm leaving this game. This game is silly. Why is it still there? Lady K, I thought you said I was safe. Oh. Wait, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Well, mine is over 3 something high. All Endermen are about 3.5 blocks high. If your rooms are only 3 blocks high, you're safe. But this is taller. But it wasn't. Well, yeah, but it wasn't meaning safe. Well, it could attack me again. I'm just gonna hide by this saw. This is. We'll just have to explain to Sean what happened. The horse scared me the most, so. Wait, I just put those in there? Oh, we're gonna use the pumpkin. If an Enderman shows up where I'm standing right now, I'm going to quit this game for the rest of eternity. I can't build things here. Okay. Why is that one granite thing over there? I'm so confused how this game works. Okay. Okay. Perfect. There's no way it'll get me in here. And no way something will accidentally freak me out in here. It's 8:40. Sean, you can never leave again. Full stop. All right, good morning. Thank you for being here. It's Gaming Morning Show. A torch. Good call. Yeah, I can see now. You can't see it, but yeah. Am I gonna... I can't suffocate, right? Like, that's not a thing. That would be really embarrassing. I'm gonna rate my Minecraft experience as poor today. I did not enjoy what we just did in there. Yeah. Not a big fan. Oh, I could drown in water. Okay, that's good to know. All right, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What's something you learned from today's show? Quiet says, I love me some accidental fudge. We did promise you that fudge was coming back, so here we are. Yeah, yeah.
GMS plays Fudge Village.
So you all heard those sounds, though, right? Like, I'm not making that up. Someone said, I think it was Quiet, said that was terrifying. That was a horrible sound. I think I clipped it, so we'll try to play that back. All right, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? Tell us what sounds. Stop it. Ugh.
Thank you for your support of GMS.
What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What's something you learned from today's show? Because that was terrifying, and I never want to go through it again. I think I've retired from Minecraft. I'm going to play games that were intended for not people who are scared of things like myself. Here are your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News headlines. The Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News Renews news.
GMS Morning Gaming Renews.
Xbox Games Showcase. None of the first-party trailers that you'll be seeing will be, quote, full CG. This is according to Wesley LeBlanc of Game Informer. Long story short, there's an upcoming Xbox event and they're going to show gameplay from different games that are coming out. And you can rest assured that anything that is a first-party trailer will not be full CG. So there will be definitely some actual gameplay shown. So that'll be exciting. I don't think I clipped a single thing that whole time because I was so terrified. That's fine. It's probably for the best. That was a really not enjoyable experience. Also, in addition to that, we can tell you that the Nicole Clark Polygon report is that Tears of the Kingdom has somebody who beat all 4 temples without Link's paraglider. We've kind of been following this stuff on the show because that game came out on May 12th, and now speedruns are happening and all sorts of creative ways to defeat the game or when the game is happening, so there you go. Also, Diablo 4 has players who have already hit level 100. There's a hardcore challenge that's out there. According to Wesley Yin Poole of IGN, the hardcore race is still on, but if you are successful, then you will get your name engraved on a statue of Lilith in Diablo 4. Old Town Bus Simulator, Tinker Tanks, both out for PC, are a couple of the games that are out for today. Our name of the morning went to Tiny Thor.
Hashtag GMS name of the morning.
Tiny Thor, which is an itty bitty little Thor. Let's do some positive stuff. Speaking of positive games that you can get, please check out Boomerang Jack. The demo is out now, and you can get it. You go there, check it out. It's a pretty fun game. It's a demo that's available with unlocking master abilities like bullet time kicks and telekinetic tornadoes, among other things. Check out Boomerang Jack, available on Steam. All right. Also, I invite you, there's a new video out from Chris M.E. and EverydayMagicDL.com. Sorry, that's not true. Everyday Magic DL on YouTube. There's a new video. I think I saw it yesterday, so check that out as well. All right, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What's something you learned from today's show? Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. That's going to go to Keith Anthony's brother.
Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award.
Because Keith Anthony showed up to our show today, and instead of Keith Anthony 89, the name now for Keith Anthony is Keith Anthony 89, because Keith Anthony's brother changed their name. So now for the next 50 days, this will be the screen name that you see. So congratulations to Keith Anthony's bro, and also fast recovery to you, Keith Anthony, with your COVID diagnosis. So, all right, it's time, I think. Got my bearings straight for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. This was a terrifying episode of the show. It's fine. Final Hour crew, you're here to protect me. It's the clip of the day. Toot toot.
That's our name. Why is it so far away from all the others?
We are
we were pretty good.
We are so much on the statue that we're actually them. We're actually the statue.
We are the statue.
We embody it.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the World Renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today, specifically on Steam. Oh, I hit a button. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. I'm covering. Don't look. Mahjong Travel is out on PC. Old Town Bus Simulator, Liberation, Tinker Tanks, Color Lines, all out on PC this morning. And our most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment. Today's name of the morning goes to Tiny Thor. On PC, just a little bitty little Thor. He's just a little tiny Thor.
Avengers, assemble! You too, Tiny Thor.
I'm here.
All right, there you go. There's your clip of the day from the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. We do it every single show in the 6 o'clock hour. And today's name of the morning was Tiny Thor. All right, that's going to do it for today's show. If you're watching on Twitch, we are going to send you off and hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. If you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS, as we are going to send you over to Caffenby. Happy day 5 of Pride Month, playing Nitro Stream Racing. Hello. Hi there. I'm Cafe, they, them, non-binary, queer, disabled, autistic coffee gremlin, low energy and soft variety virtual streamer, providing you with comfort and shenanigans. If you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS, we've been here before, but we'd like to visit again. If you would say hello from all of us. All right, takeaways that were pretty okay. Lady K's is my takeaway that is pretty okay, is that I'm still useful. That Lady K, you showed up at the right exact time, because man, that Ender person thing whatever was terrifying. And it's also good to know my takeaway that's pretty okay is that I'm not alone in that I don't know all the Minecraft sounds. And apparently people who have played Minecraft before also don't know all the Minecraft sounds. And sometimes they are absolutely terrifying. And I did not enjoy my experience. I will not rate that a 10 out of 10. So there you go. We'll play some highlights from today's show, the best moments, and then we'll send you over to Calf and B for everyone who made it possible. I am Hefty Goof. Thanks so much for the show. Says Brendan, you're welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I heard them. I didn't like it. Says Downs. Yes, it was terrible. KJ, thank you all for supporting me in my terrifyingness. All right. Stay tuned. Best moments of the show, and then we'll send you over to Calf and B for everyone who made it possible. I'm Hefty Goof. Goodbye. This has been Gaming Morning Show. It's June Bank Holiday, National Gingerbread Day, National Janet, Jenny, and Joyce Day. Those are 3 separate days of the day, but I like the fact that I could run those all together. It's the classic 3 J's of June.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Classic. Said it twice in a row. It's off to a hot start. National Lincoln Loud Day, Lincoln Loud Day, National Veggie Burger Day, Thank You Day, Western Australia Day among the days of the day. Those are we're all over the place. We're from International Day for the fight against illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing to the National Lincoln Loud Day.
You keep saying Lincoln Log weird.
You know, I remember when I was a kid, Sean. My parents would have me sit down in the playroom that we definitely probably had, and they were like, you should play with some toys. Have you considered playing with your Lincoln Louds? Deservedly. It's true, confirmed. Cleveland.com would change someone's username if they were logged in to Twitch on their computer.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I'm very quickly glancing even through like the Wikipedia. I cannot find a search match for the word guide. So
No, it doesn't seem like that's the case. I'm also, for no reason other than I can, also blaming Kenny G for this.
Kenny G, only saxophone I've never played. The soprano saxophone that Kenny G primarily played. Kenny G, fun fact, Kenny G is not a saxophone, it's a human being. It's $89.95 and included the Tetris video game cartridge.
Correct.
Nice job. You are 1 for 1, but this is a double pack, a double shot of 1989's. Sean, the year was 1989.
Oh, still not a lawsuit.
What a good hunch by you, because in 1989, at the Consumer Electronics Show in Chicago, Atari introduces the Portable Entertainment System handheld video game system with color display. Price is $149.95. It also includes one, but not mentioned specifically, game cartridge.
Correct.
Yeah, I bet it's not Tetris though. So.
All right. So I'm getting the impression that maybe Tetris helped the Game Boy's fortune.
It didn't hurt.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt. There were lots of people that bought Game Boys, especially the older generation at the time, bought Game Boys and only played Tetris. I don't even think they knew it played other games.
This cartridge comes out?
Milk is cereal broth.
It's fine. I don't have any silly food thoughts.
Hefty is so wrong.
It's good. Could you imagine? All right. Well, yeah, super fun. Take the rest of the day off. You've worked hard for the last almost full days of work. So get out of here.
Hashtag dips don't drip.
All right. Coming up, top 10 show-stopping sausage rolls. This is from bbcgoodfood.com. So if you're playing exclamation point bingo, and why aren't you? You can go ahead and check mark wacky or unique. Why is Adam Sandler here? I'm ready to devour these.
I'll take these over a Hot Pocket any day.
Hot Pocket. Yeah. Well, there you go. 10 show-stopping sausage rolls from BBC Good Food.
Is Adam Sandler back?
Top 10 shows of ancestrals. I sound like I'm Adam Sandler, but trying to be like a ringmaster. Step right up. That's as good of an Adam Sandler impression as Pat Sajak does Scooby-Doo.
It's so bad.
We'll try to link that in our Discord. We found a pretty impressive Pat Sajak Scooby-Doo impression. Sean was trying to make me feel better about the fact that I can only do that one line of Shaggy and Scooby. So, Scooby-Doo.
It's so good.
Kind of want to see Adam Sandler do like a Mentos commercial. Shooby-dooby-doo-ah. What am I hearing in the distance? I feel like I hear a voice.
One.
I feel like I hear a voice that's counting.
One.
Or is trying to describe that feeling of victory.
One.
We never win on this show.
Oof.
You went
dark in there.
Yeah, you went through the extremes of the internet to find your way back.
I've been gone for 5 years. How long's it been for you?
It's only been a matter of minutes. You're still wearing what you wore back then.
I had to buy a new one. The old one was tattered.
Play Minecraft by myself.
Yeah, assuming mine loads.
Oh, we're about to have an impromptu game of Apex Legends. Which everybody
started that.
So
Maybe it was a side effect of the internet going away. I will relaunch it.
KJ has something to share with us. Fun fact, it's Pirate Weekend at the Ren Fair this weekend.
Nice.
Hey, do any of you know a pirate's favorite letter? Huh? 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 Huh?
Is it R?
You'd think it was the C, but their favorite is R.
I was right.
What?
I was right.
I don't know if anyone's ever won that game with Bob before.
First time.
Unprecedented. You're here for history, chat.
Content coming inside, ways of busting by, feeling calm inside, feeling calm inside, content coming inside, ways of busting by, feeling calm inside, feeling